Listen, man. You know, let me say this real quick, bro.
All right, bet we listen to Marlin.
Listen, I'm gonna use myself as a sacrifice, bro. Like I've always said, I've always wanted my life.
You sacrificing yourself, right?
We need war.
What the hell is going on here?
Life to be a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? To not just for my family, but also for others.
Brother, we are talking about games, right? I hope that I hope nothing involves you having to sacrifice yourself. What the fuck are you talking about?
And I want to be able to make a difference and continue to make a difference.
You sound like you are a male feminist.
Oh my God, Marlon, what are you talking about?
And to be able to use my connections to make a difference. Because I'm a gamer. More importantly, I'm a gamer, bro.
No, you're not.
And
brother, you are a fanboy.
I want to be able to get through to Asha. I want to be able to have a conversation with her.
Oh my God.
Nope. Not happening.
Brother, she's not going to listen to you. Or better yet, you might get the heard you, right? Crazy. He's trying to reach out to Asha.
Get through to Asha. I want to be able to have a conversation with her. I want to be able to let her know, like, listen, man, this is what we want. This is what we need.
No. No. You are the last person, mister.
Now's the time to chill out the phones.
You are the last person that needs to say anything to Asha, right? Because it seems like she's actually listening to the fanboys. People need to keep Marlin far away from Asha.
And even if I have to go through the proper channels through my...
I arrive and I'm hearing this man saying something about a sacrifice. Yeah, that's how we started, right? Pause.
Xbox contact, which I have been contacting.
Oh my
God. If that's what I need to do, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Nope. Not happening.
All right, so Marlin's going to go out of his way to get in touch with Asha, right? To let her know what she can do to improve Xbox.
Everything that I know that I can do to make a difference, bro.
Oh my God.
Like Etika, the words of Etika, he would always say, if you want something done, go out there and do it yourself. Facts. Facts. Rest.
And then he's going to give himself a round of applause like he just dropped facts. Like, brother, you sound delusional, right? Talking about you want to get in contact with Asha. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Peace, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want something...
why would Asha listen to a pony? Don't you see he's got the Helix hat on, dude?
To be done. You want something to be done, you got to do it yourself. Because ain't nobody else is going to do it the way how you can do it. Do it yourself. You want things to change in the world? Go do it yourself. Facts, man. Facts.
You sound like you are a male feminist.
What in the Disney world are we talking about right now? You know what I mean? Like, oh, come on now, right? Shout out to Strump Dog. We need a live stream between Marlin, MBG, and Lono. Oh, buddy. If they all got together and combined their powers, right? Somebody sent me that meme of all of them where they're in the shirts with the gay for the pro, right?
I am gay for the pro.
It would definitely be peak entertainment for sure. I definitely think that MBG and Lono should team up for real, right? Shout out to Strump Dog.
I wish he was here to tell y'all the same thing I'm telling y'all. Sit right in this chair and tell y'all that.
Marlin, relax, brother.
You want something done? Do it yourself. Do it yourself. And that's exactly what I'm going to try to do is try to get through to the right people, bro. And hey, man, listen, is there any way similar to what hip hop has been doing his entire career? Shout out to my brother, Hip Hop Gamer. Let's go, man. Man.
Yeah, he's all Asha. I need you. I need you. Mind you, when Asha first came in, he was talking about how she's not a real gamer. He was saying AI. You remember the AI song that he made? I'm just telling you guys, for the people who've seen me document these streams, when she first showed up, he was on the, oh, she's a fake gamer, this and that, and she's going to sunset Xbox and whatnot. Quite the switch. Right now, he wants to get a conversation with her, right? Shout out to Gamer Live Studio. He says, Marlin, shut the fuck up. You're just another clown on YouTube, brother. It gets worse. It gets worse. I had to show this for my context, right? Because he did all of this to set up his pitch on what they could do to strengthen Xbox. Just wait till you hear this.
You know, do it yourself. Go out there and do it yourself. Because, hey, when one of us win, we all win, right? And that simply means if one person can help make
I mean, but you say shit like that, but you advocate for exclusives and shit.
a difference, it's gonna make a world of change. You see what I'm saying?
Right, and shout out to Strub Dog. He doesn't realize Asha is 10 times smarter than him. I mean, it does show a little bit of arrogance that he's like, I need to get in contact with her and, you know, give her some advice. It's like, Marlon, you can barely run your YouTube streams, right? You be getting felted by the trolls all the time, right? You be getting felted by Sig.
My daddy?
Right? You be getting felted by Sig. Marlon, like, what can you tell Asha, man? Shout out to Strub Dog.
Well, you got to start from somewhere. And she seems to be similar to Phil Spencer where, you know, she's willing.
Oh, but I thought he was bad, dude.
To listen, you know what I mean? And willing to do whatever it takes to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly
Well, shit, in my opinion, she needs to find a way to lower the prices of the console, shit.
the kind of person that we want running a freaking brand. You know what I'm saying? That we've been rocking with for 25 years. Like that's what
A delusional, unemployed, e-begging bum. I know. Like, the lore and the context around all of this, it just makes it even more wicked.
you want. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, when I look at Gears, dog, when I look at Gears yesterday, I almost cried, bro. I was like, wow.
You sound like you are a male feminist.
The Gears brought tears to his eyes.
Man, wow. The game looks absolutely freaking insane.
Okay, right. He's gonna go into glazing the game and everything, but we've heard him glaze games plenty of times before, right? So then he continues with this right here. I'm telling you, when he rolls out his plan for Game Pass, wicked work to say the least.
Yeah, let's get back to
20 years on YouTube. It can barely run his own streams, but he's gonna give advice to Asha.
the whole Game Pass situation, though.
Oh shit. Why are these guys always trying to change something with Game
I
Pass?
think, yeah. Here's the thing with that, right? When it's all said and done, yes, you have Game Pass, but if Microsoft can make it to where, hey, listen, look, incentivize it, right? In a way where it's like, hey, look, if you buy the game, you get this. You know what I'm saying? You get
if you buy the game, you get to play the game. And they do incentivize it. Like, they have discounts and what's not.
this, and this, and this, and this. Right? If you get it through Game Pass, then it's this and this and this and this. You know what I mean? Fine, because I don't see them pulling that away.
Xbox can still take away Halo, Fable, State of Decay, Hellblade,
Oh, Top Shelf in there trying to stir the pot.
Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, and Fallout. I probably forgot some.
Yep.
Y'all pray they don't.
Man,
Top Shelf is in a PlayStation channel telling them that they better pray that they don't take back the games. Yo, he is crazy,
they take
man.
away all those games and just make those Xbox exclusives. Oh, man. Oh, man, bro. Wow. What a generation we have on our hands.
We need war.
And it's so crazy that he'll like bold-face say this to his PlayStation audience, right? Like, just crazy how he'll just throw them right underneath the bus.
Because at that point, it's like, either way, it's a win for Microsoft. Either way.
No,
Because
I disagree. How is selling the games to less people a fucking win? It's a win because Marlin gets to hop on his stream with the Helix hat on, talking about Helix, I need
you're
you.
going to either sign up for Game Pass or you're going to go out there and buy the game. Me?
Be a good consumer.
Wow.
Even though I have Game Pass, I'm still going to go out there and buy the game. Why?
Because credit is king.
Now's the time to shell out the phone.
Because you love spending money, right? That is literally how you interact with this medium. I've talked about it plenty of times. Not actually playing the games, talking about the games, but by spending
Be
money.
a good consumer.
I don't know if it's like a spending problem that you have or what. Now, I do know it's a spending problem. What am I saying, right? Let me not be platitudinous, but like that is the sensation that you get just from buying stuff, right? I mean, just look at your room.
I want to see, now that they're doing exclusives again, I want to see them continue to do that. That's the only way. People put their
Wow.
We need war.
I think that shit's lame.
money where their mouth is. You see what I'm saying? If you want to support the industry, that's the way to do it.
Oh.
Regardless if it's in Game Pass.
Oh. Nigga, what is the industry doing to support us? Making shit more expensive?
Or not. Carry your butt out there and go buy the game.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? Period.
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
How did we get here? right? All I can say is
Now's the time to shill out the funds.
every time we tune into this guy, he's telling you to buy something.
Carry your butt out there and go buy the game. You see what I'm saying? Period.
No.
I'm just saying, if you're a real Xbox fan, if you're a real gamer,
Yeah, I guess I'm not.
you will go out there. You will go out if you want to see a change happen. If you want to not see everything be one-sided.
Oh, brother, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about PlayStation guys or people on other platforms playing fucking games. I don't give a shit about that.
You will go out there and try to make a difference. That's how you make a difference, bro. Vote with your wallets. Especially if
Oh, yeah.
Be a good consumer.
Vote for exclusives. Go out there and buy the game.
Microsoft is out here putting out high quality games and experiences. There is no reason, no rhyme or reason why you couldn't just go out there and go purchase the game physically. You see what I'm saying? But I also know that whether it's digital or physical, it doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna hold.
Okay, right. This is how he starts all this shit, right? Okay, now peep this right here. Because this is where shit just really gets off the rails. But you see what he's setting up right here, right? It's just the same old,
Be a good consumer.
same old, right? Yeah, this Ninja Marlin is weird, brother. I'm telling you, he's crazy.
You win by doing
And I just have to remind you guys that he wants to get in contact with Asha to let her know this.
different things. You see what I'm saying? Doing things that nobody else is doing. That's how you win, because people can look at that and be like, wait a minute. I didn't thought about this. Oh, shoot. Let me jump on this. Let me support
Like Game Pass.
Yeah, I can rock with that. You got to think outside the box. And Microsoft realized, like, wait a minute, let's try to be the biggest third-party publisher that the world has ever seen. How far is that getting them right now? Look at the 180. Oh, let's take Call of Duty out of Game Pass.
Brother, but Call of Duty's still going to other platforms,
We could see that happening.
right? How is that a U-turn from them, or how is that a 180 from them being a third-party publisher putting their games on other platforms?
Moving forward, hello, pay attention to what I'm saying. We could see that happening on some of the games that Microsoft is going to be having, right? Where they can yank this out of Game Pass and be
Wow.
like, nah, carry your butt out there and go buy that game.
Be a good consumer.
Wow. Brother, that would be dumb as fuck if they start taking day-and-date games out of the fucking service.
And let the game speak for itself, dog. I can see there's multiple ways.
But you do know that with the game being on Game Pass, people can still buy it,
Be a
right?
good consumer.
People can still buy it if they want to.
To do this, to incentivize you to do something. Like I said,
Brother, if they make a good game, people will buy the
they
shit.
can yank.
Look at Expedition 33. Look at Hollow Knight Silksong shit. Look at Forza. Look at how well Forza is selling on Steam and shit, even though we could go and play the shit through PC Game Pass. If it's a good game, people will buy
Yank
it.
certain things out of Game Pass. That's how you do it. Yank certain things. Yeah, maybe you might have to come down off the price. Maybe you might have to introduce different tiers and things of that nature.
Brother, if they start pulling games out of Game Pass, people are going to hop off of that fucking subscription. They already raised the price to $30. People got the fuck up out of there. This is just a dented ass take.
But hey, carry your box side out there and go spend that $70. That's how you do
Do you guys hear this shit? That's why I always wonder with Marlin. It's like, brother, whose side are you on? I've never seen somebody so fucking pro corpo in my whole entire life, man.
nature. But hey, carry your box side out there and go spend that $70.
Oh, I mean, shit, did the PlayStation guys do that with Sorrows? All right, this is just the same old narrative that, you know, people in the Xbox ecosystem don't buy games and everything. I mean, this is wicked.
That's how you do it. You see what I'm saying? Stand behind your product. That's it, man. 100%. Stand behind your product. Hey, look, this is what we're offering. This is the experience that we're offering. You know what I mean? And hey, go out there. This is not going to be in Game Pass day one. There you go. There you go. This is not going to be. I know Game Pass subscribers ain't going to be happy.
Yeah, that's how you get people to goddamn
Money.
Yeah, just take it out of Game Pass, because if you magically take it out of Game Pass, well, then people will buy it. But I'll keep on bringing up games like Astrobot, games like Sorrows, right? We can look at a lot of the PlayStation exclusives, right? They're not in a subscription service, right? Did people show up and buy those games? Nope, right? But you want to get rid of a service, right? As of right now, probably the best service when it comes to gaming in the industry. You want to get rid of that to get people to carry their box side out to go buy a game. This guy's just a fucking shill.
Game Pass cannot be
Is that what he wants to tell Asha? Yes.
the end all be all thing anymore, because you're playing a fool's game with that. You see what I'm saying? You can't expect you're going to hit 100 million subscribers.
Right. For me, this is damaging. I cannot afford all the games. I live in a third world country and games are expensive here. Brother, that's what Marlon doesn't think about that, right? He's saying, go carry your box side and buy the game. You know, that's why I say about Marlon all the time.
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
I mean, he's just a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
Like just like that. It's going to take a lot of convincing. Not only that, but also not a lot of people care about subscription services. You must remember that. Majority of
I mean, I think that is true, right? The fact of having something that's like reoccurring coming out of your pockets and everything, but that's because people don't have a lot of
money.
All right. So, I mean, if you do get people on the subscription service, this is a quick way to get them off of it by taking away the value.
Gamers do not care about subscription services. That is a fact. Look it up. Most people are disgusted with subscription service. It doesn't matter if it's PlayStation, Xbox, it doesn't matter.
To be fair, a lot of Xbox fanboys agree with him, brother. That's why I say the fanboys are very dangerous. Very dangerous.
You see what I'm saying? People,
it's like they care more about the brand than themselves as a fucking consumer. It's wild to me.
like what they like. Some people like physical media. Some people like to support the developer directly. Most people don't
Be a good consumer.
like subscription services. I don't blame you. To each their own, right?
Brother, most people like saving money.
Why do you think that stuff is stagnant like that? By now, Game Pass is what? From 2016, 2017. We've been hearing about Game Pass all the way until 2026. Why in the name of Jesus you ain't already at surpassing Sony? You should already be catching up to Sony.
We need
70,
more.
80, 90 million already subscribers.
Yeah, well, they're not going to get there with the shit that you're suggesting.
It's hard. It's hard. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, weren't you just saying that people don't like subscription services? I think that has a lot to do with it. I mean, times are just tough, you know, but I do think that Game Pass has a lot of value, but I think the value of Game Pass is having the games in there day and date.
So again, still have Game Pass for people who want a subscription service, but your priority should be selling more freaking consoles, bro. By any
Console sale, right? I mean, I can understand a business wanting to, you know, sell hardware and whatnot, right? But what about the consumer? All right, like, why would you give a fuck about hardware sales, especially if it comes at the cost of you being able to enjoy games at an affordable price? You know, just wicked. You know what I mean, right? Shout out to Strub Dog. He says 2 months from now, we find out Marlin getting arrested for trespassing in Redmond, Washington. Well, listen, right? I don't wish anything on Marlin like that, right? He's one of the locals, and buddy, he be working his ass off, right? Up here saying nonsense. All right, shout out to Strub Dog. To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if I seen something like that. PC Game Pass is still a good deal. I agree.
means necessary. So do what you got to do. If that was me, I'm being for real. I'm being for real.
Thank the Lord that it's not you.
If that was me, if it was me like Asha, if it was me, yeah, I would make it to where, hey, for those of you who want to be subscribed to Game Pass, this is what you get. I would redo everything. Since we want to sit here and recultivate and do all of this, yeah, recultivate Game Pass as well. Hey,
wow, right?
Be a good consumer.
Right? That's why I pray that no one listens to anything that you have to say.
some people are going to get mad. That's just the way how life works. But
Yeah, people would get mad because you completely have fucked over the subscription
carry
service.
your box side out there and go buy the friggin' game.
Wow.
Be a good consumer.
How many? Look at this shit. Carry your box side out there and go buy the freaking game. How can someone just comfortably say this shit? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, recultivate Game Pass as well. Hey, some people are going to get mad. That's just the way how life works. But carry your box side out there and go buy the friggin' game. Go out there and go spend.
And what I'll keep on saying is if it's a good game, people will carry their box side out there and buy the freaking game. They did it with Forza.
$70. Look at Sony.
Even though it's on Game Pass. Oh, look at
right
Sony.
now. Take a page out of Sony's book, ladies and gentlemen. Take a page. They
And bingo, there it is, right? These guys just want Xbox to be like a green PlayStation. That's all that these guys want. They just want you to be like Sony, right? But the crazy thing is, when it comes to the exclusive games, they don't buy them either. What do you blame that on? PlayStation Plus, right? The exclusive games don't launch into fucking PlayStation Plus, but they still have. But Soros has entered the chat. Square Enix has entered the chat. Astrobot done entered the chat. Like, I mean, brother, come on. Yote done entered the chat. Like, what are we talking about?
Follow each other. Microsoft copy Sony. Sony copy Microsoft. Sony copy Nintendo.
Right? And shout out to Sponge Leader. He says, cool thing about Game Pass, works on both Xbox and PC. Yeah, and I mean, shit, the PC version is cheaper, right? Shout out to Sponge Leader, man, for real, for real. I agree, man. I enjoy the service for what it is.
You see what I'm saying? Like, they all copy off of each other. They all bounce off of each other. Take a page out of Sony's book. This is where I have to give, and this is why.
It seems like everybody took a page out of each other's books when it came to raising the prices of hardware. They sure did copy each other with that shit.
I try to tell you guys, let's calm down. Just give me a second. Let me unwind on you boys right now. Listen.
No, Marlon, stop. Please, Marlon, stop. Stop. Like, you don't even understand the stupid shit that has come out of your mouth, right? Just stop, Marlon.
This is the reason why I respect Jim Ryan from a businessman standpoint. He was very genius. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the business side of things, yeah, he wasn't a gamer. And this is the reason why things were so broken. And there was a lot of things that...
so was he a genius? Were things broken? I don't get it.
Jim Ryan did that a lot of people did not agree with, right? But I need y'all to listen to me right now.
Oh, brother, we've been listening, and it's been nothing but nonsense.
Look at what Sony said. If you're going to live and die by the philosophy of, I give you a phenomenal exclusive game, you buy the console, you got to be very careful with Game Pass, because Game Pass offering what you're offering is the best deal in gaming, but it also...
Okay, so why would you get rid of the best deal in gaming? I feel like that's like one of the few things that they have going for them, right? And I mean, didn't they make like $5 billion off of Game Pass in 2025?
So can bite you in your backside.
The worst advice.
Yes. And there he goes getting felted, right? Shout out to 94, make the world smile. Literally the worst advice. Right? He's trying to cook and he is burning the house down, right? And he actually thinks he's saying something.
Best deal in gaming, but it also can bite you in your backside.
The worst advice.
You understand me? It can literally bite you in the backside. So listen to me right now.
Yeah, he wasted money on Bungie. I know, but he celebrated that shit.
Now, I know some of y'all are not going to agree.
Yeah.
But again, why do you think they're stagnant right now with growth?
Oh, because they've done a whole bunch of stupid shit, right? Especially the most recent thing I can think of is them raising the price to $30, right? Millions of people hopped off that shit when they did that.
Why? You see what I'm saying? If you want, I'm telling you right now, if you want people to move the needle,
oh God,
you're going to have to do some things. You're going to have to rearrange some things. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And all you're saying is, in order to get them to buy games, take the games out of Game Pass, right? That just sounds dumb. And I'll keep on bringing up the fact that, like, the average gamer only buys 1 to 2 games a year, right? I mean, this is just insane.
Because look at Sony right now. Sony's business...
the same Jim Ryan who started this live service trend. He's a genius. Yes, that's what Marlon thinks.
Business model is, we give you a $70...
Right, and shout out to Song. He says, this is what happens when people don't grow up from those swings and Sandlot days. I'm glad that Phil regularly plays games, even if he complains lots. Much better than these fanboys. I mean, brother. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, to say the least. I'll never get how these guys will get up here and, like, argue on behalf of the corporation, right? The corporation that doesn't give a fuck about you, by the way. The corporation that only wants your money. They're literally sitting here advocating, and I've seen Xbox fanboys do the same thing, advocating for Xbox to get rid of the Game Pass for more exclusives, right? It's just wicked work, man. Shout out to Song. Right? And shout out to DJ Birdos. He says, let's recultivate your channel first, Marlon.
Come on, you should know this.
Hey, listen, you know, First Lady said it the best, right? He might have to get a corporate job.
Nope. Not happening.
We know that's not happening, right? Shout out to DJ Birdos, man.
Exclusive. You go out there and buy the console. Nope. Not happening.
Yeah, because if you magically make the game exclusive, then people would just buy the console, dude.
Period. We cannot put our exclusives into PlayStation Plus because it goes against our...
And bingo, that's what I mean, right? Just follow PlayStation. Don't put the exclusives into PlayStation Plus, right? But they don't put the exclusives into PlayStation Plus, and the games don't sell.
Business. You see why Sony said that. You see why Jim Ryan said what he said. And he is correct. It's not sustainable.
I mean, brother, it seems like it's not sustainable with it being exclusive, right? They don't put the game in PlayStation Plus, but those exclusives still don't sell.
See the problem? So you can say it's the worst advice all you want.
It is.
I mean, Microsoft has rearranged some things with Game Pass before. They can do it again. I'm sorry, bro, but you got to figure something out. You want people to go out.
Okay, and leave that to Microsoft, right? And hopefully they don't make a fucking bad decision. What I wonder is, as a gamer, especially when you get up here sometimes with and with tears in your eyes talking about how expensive and how hard things are.
Money.
Why would you advocate for something like this? Like, this is just dented, Marlon, even for you.
Out there and go buy games. Go, whether it's digital or physical, you got to figure something out. I'm sorry.
The whole selling point of Game Pass is day one games.
Yes, literally. They're cooking his ass.
I understand that.
Obviously, you don't, brother, because you're trying to take away the value of Game Pass.
But
For console sales, some shit that won't benefit you as a consumer at all.
you're going to have to pull away some games. Wow. Look at what they're doing with Call of Duty. You're going to have to pull away some games. Certain
Wow.
games.
That's why am I paying $22 and I don't even use it.
Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you what, right? If you're paying $22 and you don't even use that shit, you should definitely cancel
My
it.
point. Thank you. Exactly. Some people.
I agree. Yeah, I don't agree they have to pull anything. And somebody actually supported his dented take, so now he's going to continue. And now he's been emboldened.
Some people pay for Game Pass and don't use it.
Stupid. You should definitely unsubscribe from that shit.
Right? They still go out there and go buy their games.
But I think those are the people who just set it and forget about it, you know?
I appreciate Microsoft for what they're doing with Call of Duty.
You appreciate that shit? I think that shit's an L, right? Just because there was a time where they had Call of Duty and they had all that shit, the day and date games, and the price was still what, like $20 and everything, right? I do think it's good that they removed it, but they were able to lower the price, right? I do think it's a fair trade-off because I think the value of Game Pass was not being able to play Call of Duty, but you support that shit?
Do that with a lot of your exclusive games.
Wow.
Yeah, you can
No, they should not do that.
still do day one exclusives for Game Pass. Of course you can. You have a lot of games. Make people
Yeah, and use that as the thing to drive people to the service.
pick and choose. Why not?
Be a good consumer.
Make people pick and choose. Why not? Because then it doesn't have its value if it's spotty.
Man, listen to me, man. You don't want
I feel like it's all or nothing at this point, right? They've been putting the exclusive games into the service and everything. If they start picking and choosing and everything, then I feel like they're fucking it up.
you don't want me to talk to the right person who I need to talk to because
You're
I'm
right.
telling you right now, if Microsoft really trying to do this, bro, if they're really trying to sell
And then let's just keep it a buck, Marlon. You ain't got no damn contacts. Right? So quit capping. But hypothetically, right, because we're already in the fanboy rabbit hole, you're right. I hope that you don't speak to none of your fucking fake-ass contacts.
consoles, bro, I'm telling you right now, anybody can subscribe to Game Pass for 30 days, for how long, and unsubscribe.
Okay, it still costs money for them to do that.
Hello? And it ain't costing them a dime.
Oh, so Game Pass is just free. All right, so how can I get a month of Game Pass for free then, Marlon?
Most of the time. Because there's so many loopholes to get in a Game Pass subscription. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but I thought that they kind of tightened up that shit with the reward points because I know there was a lot of people who were getting Game Pass subscriptions and everything through the reward points, but I thought they lowered that shit.
There's so many different ways to do it. You know, somebody can gift you it. I mean, who knows? Maybe you have a job that gives out. I don't know. You know,
Yeah, if they take day and date, they take out day and date, everyone would leave. I agree.
you know what I'm saying? Like, again, and that's what happened with Call of Duty, right? A lot of people were just signing up for Game Pass, right? To play the freaking game. And then they unsubscribe afterwards. Why is that? So I get
Because they got the value, they got what they were looking for as a gamer, right? Either way, they still gave Microsoft
the
money.
whole day one games. You can still do day one games, but on certain games. If you want this high quality experience, if I was Microsoft, that's exactly what I would do. If you want that high quality experience, just like Sony.
Well, let's thank the Lord that you're just in your room yapping this nonsense, right? Shout out to Mellow Rebel, man. W's in the chat for Mellow Rebel. He's been a member for 9 months. He says self-report. He's the guy that buys subs and forget. I mean, dog. Extreme self-report, brother. I know all the money that's going out of my goddamn bank account, right? Shout out to Mellow Rebel, right? Must be nice. I've been told you, Marlin has a spending problem.
Now's the time to chill out the phone.
It's crazy.
Just like our competitor, carry a box side out there to go buy the game. Go spend $70.
But that's the thing, though, right? When we look at the competitor, right, you guys aren't carrying your backside out to buy those games, right? I'll keep on saying it. Ghost of Yote's entered the chat. Astrobot has entered the chat, right? I mean, Soros has entered the chat. And those games aren't in a subscription service, right? Is that why they're not selling well?
What I would do. If you want that high quality experience, just like Sony, just like our competitor, carry
just like Sony.
a box side out there to go buy the game. Go spend $70. If you like what you're seeing and the work that we're doing, the high quality experience, carry a box side out there and go buy the game. Plain and simple. Plain as ABC. Go out there and go buy the game. If Sony can
Be a good consumer.
Like, this is what Marlin advocates for.
do it, we can do it too. Only certain games is going to be in Game Pass, right? Hey, we got this game. We got that game. Hey.
Yeah, Game Pass Premium is what he is describing. I believe that is so, right? Aren't there like certain tiers of Game Pass that don't have day and date that are cheaper and whatnot, right? I've always just gotten the ones that had the day and date and everything, right? I did PC Game Pass, right? Game Pass Ultimate and everything. I've never gone to any of the other tiers, but I know there are other tiers.
Here you go. And then if you want to go get this nice, shiny, new exclusive game that we have that you're so interested in, go out there, go buy the game. Pay $70. Now's the time to chill out the funds.
And this is what I've noticed with these PlayStation guys, because that's what he really is. Granted, he does like Nintendo a lot as well. They have just I don't know what it is. It's so weird. They really want you to go out there and buy these games.
Now's the time to chill out the funds.
It is so weird, right? Meanwhile, Microsoft is literally doing whole fucking showcases where they're showing multiple games on Game Pass, right? They don't have a problem with you playing the game through the subscription service. But lo and behold, Marlin does. Right? Marlin does. The same guy who'll get up here whenever there's like layoffs or price hikes and everything and talk about how times are hard and how much it costs to run his YouTube channel and everything. But this is the shit that he advocates for. And shout out to Psalms. He says Marlin is forgetting that other games other than first party are coming day one to Game Pass. Stranger Than Heaven, Persona 4 Revival, just to name 2 examples. That's what I'm saying, brother. Good games too, right? That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. And like I said, I thought last year they made $5 billion and everything, man. I know that they're probably going to have to do some changes and everything, but I think this is a bad take, in my opinion, right? Shout out to Psalms. And also shout out to Sponge Leader. He says core and premium don't get day and date. It Ultimate does. Okay, see, that's what I mean, right? Shout out to Night of Cypher. I'm pretty sure he brought it up and everything. I know there's other tiers and everything that pretty much don't have the day and date games that he's talking about. So those things are already available. You know what I mean? Like I said, they just don't like the fact that for some reason in the Xbox ecosystem, you can get the games day and date through Game Pass. And the crazy thing is they make it seem like you're unable to buy the games if you're on Game Pass. If you want to buy the game, you can still buy the game. The game is good. People will buy it. I mean, Forza is an example of that, right? And shout out to Ice Viper. He says, it's funny, PlayStation fanboys have a take on all Xbox things about how they will fail, but they don't say anything about PlayStation. Buddy, well,
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
you know, they love PlayStation, especially this guy.
I am gay for the pro.
He's gay for the pro, right? PlayStation can do no wrong, right? I mean, come on, you should know that. PlayStation is their anthem, man. Shout out to Ice Viper.
New exclusive game that we have that you're so interested in, go out there, go buy the game. Pay $70. And while you're paying the $70, carry a box side out there to go to and buy the console as well.
Right.
Nope. Not happening.
I mean, Marlin, why are you shilling? Like, it's so crazy. Like, Marlin, every time I tune into your streams, I give you credit, right? Whether it's Xbox, whether it's PlayStation, Nintendo, you find a way to sit your ass in that chair and give the worst takes of all time. All right. And it's always some type of corporate chilling. It's always people need to go out and buy something. It is crazy to me how you always come to that fucking conclusion.
That's how you do it. Look at Sony. Look at what Sony is doing. Sony
Yeah, and their exclusive games aren't selling.
is smart because they knew from the jump there are so many different ways to sign up for PlayStation Plus.
And
Right?
Netflix should put their movies in theaters.
Damn.
Look, they got some. Netflix got some. But here's the thing.
Yeah, felt it. Felt it. And this is what I mean. He doesn't even realize, brother, people are listening to this shit. He thinks he's cooking. Brother, you are burning the house down, right? So I guess Netflix should put their movies in theaters, right? And you go carry your box side out there and pay for the movie. All right, like you're literally trying to destroy the service, take away what provides value to the service to get people to buy the game. I mean, this is wicked.
Bro, here's the thing.
Like, whose side are you on?
Like I said, there's
Right, because I'm telling you, it's like they side with the corpo more than anything. It's weird.
going to be some changes that's going to happen. A lot of people are not going to like the changes. But
Yeah, if there are changes like this, I think people are going to leave. And as you say, I think their backside bottom like a pepper.
it's okay. It's okay by me because I don't care either way. Like I can still be subscribed to Game Pass and get the benefit of Game Pass. You know what I'm saying? But
how is there going to be the benefit of Game Pass if they literally take away the thing that's like the most valuable thing about it?
if Microsoft is telling me, hey, Gear
Yes, holy felt. Facts are hard. I mean, now he's trying to say, oh, I don't care either way. It's like, I don't know, brother. You were literally just saying that you want to get in contact with Asha, that you need to do whatever you need to do to make sure that you were saying that you would be the sacrifice. Right? Like, you just been wicked throughout this whole entire fucking stream.
there's E-Day or Clock Tower, hey, you're going to have to go out there and go buy it. No problem. No problem. Say less. Shoot, you ain't got to tell me twice. Now's the time to shell out the funds.
Yeah, we know,
You know what I'm
Marlon.
saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm just kind of like, all right, okay, cool. Let me go out there and go and purchase the game. That's just my opinion, though, guys. That's just my opinion.
Your opinion is dog shit, Marlon.
You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. I can be wrong. That's fine, but that's just how I see it. If you're really trying to recultivate,
Yeah, he was just talking about how he's going to be the sacrifice. The 180 is crazy. Listen, I told you I had to show you guys all from a context.
already start doing with Call of Duty. Why not do it with some of the other games? Some of the bigger games that
Because they don't want to kill their service.
bigger budgeted games, $400 million games.
Wow.
If you're really trying to rake in sales, that's the way to do it.
Let's kill Game Pass and only offer indies and demos.
Literally, so far, everyone except for one person who said that he subs to Game Pass and doesn't realize it. So far, everyone has been showing up, felting him, right? Shout out to El Unico. Let's kill Game Pass and only offer indies and demos. I mean, it's crazy, right?
Hey, man, at this point, I can care less.
Because COD is annualized, not the rest of the games. Yeah, I think that's a fair point, Delta.
Honestly, about how they do it, because really, to be honest, yes. Is it the best deal in gaming when it comes to subscription services? Sure.
Okay, so then why change it, Marlon?
But what's the end goal here?
The end goal for the consumer is to play games, to save
Money.
All right, that's why I'm wondering, what's your end goal, Marlon? Right?
Now's the time to shell out the funds.
What is your end goal? Right? That's what I want to know.
You see what I'm saying? Look how long they've been adding games into Game Pass. Day one
Yeah, that was El Unico. Shout out to him.
games and this and that. Why are they not at 100 million? Why? Why are
You said it yourself. People don't like subscription
they
services.
not close to 100? Nowhere close to that right now. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, bro,
Yeah, and they can kiss that shit goodbye if they're going to start taking day and date games out.
that was this was the bread and butter. This was our main focus. Our main focus was just Game Pass, not the console. Remember? We can care less if you buy the console. Our main focus was subscribe to Game Pass, get on PC, get on mobile. Pay attention to what I'm saying.
Brother, we're paying attention, right? And you were saying nonsense. It's been nothing but nonsense.
They gave up on the console going into this generation. Why? Because we had a leader that sounded like a quitter.
Oh.
And what I'm talking about was, remember Phil Spencer.
Oh, but you love Phil Spencer. When they fired Phil Spencer, you said that you got to meet him and you shook his hand and that he was such a cool person.
Phil Spencer did multiple interviews where he even had one with Kind of Funny. He had this, it pissed me off. It literally pissed me off. A loser's mentality. Oh, the biggest generation to lose was PS4. Okay, pick up your box side and fight.
We need war.
Yeah, Marlin was trying to fight the console war more than Phil Spencer.
Then, it's okay for us to be in third place. Dude, what are you talking about?
Wow. You know it's crazy when these fanboys care more about console sales than the actual fucking CEO. I mean, you can't make this up, right?
We need war.
We need war.
I love Phil, and I'm saying this out of love. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, what are
You know what I'm
talking
saying?
about, dude?
One of the biggest generations.
He's talking about the war is over. That's what he's talking about. He's trying to make some
money.
All right, trying to keep Xbox afloat.
For us to lose is the PS4 generation, and we're okay at third place. No, you should not be okay at third place. That's a loser mentality.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah, you should not be okay with being in third place. You need to compete with Sony. You gotta fight to get back in at least second place.
Up off of your box side and do something. Try to be number one. Who the heck wants to compete to be number 3? You want to be number one. Do everything you can to be number one. At the end of the day, at least you give it all you got.
Okay, but all that you've suggested is for them to ruin their subscription service, which a lot of people would say that's like the one thing that they have going for them.
Having this loser mentality on, oh, no, we're okay. No, you're not okay. And
Marlon, I don't think you're okay, right? I think you're way too invested in this console war stuff.
And over here, painting this picture, loser friggin' mentality. It pissed me off so much. Oh, yeah, there's no perfect world where people...
I tell you what, that Just For Game shit was hilarious,
with
brother.
PS5s is going to be trading in to get an Xbox.
Yeah.
How are they going to trade
Facts.
in their PS5 to get a friggin' Xbox? How are they going to do that?
Yeah.
Use your brain, Phil. How are they going to friggin' do that with no friggin' exclusives? No reason.
We need war.
With no exclusives, but buddy, they did have exclusives at the time, right? They had the Starfield, wasn't it, right?
To trade in. Who's gonna do that? When Xbox has been in shambles
I mean, shit, you went out and got one
for years.
The switch up on Phil is insane, dude. You guys, I'm telling you, anybody who shows up to the streams knows. This guy loved Phil Spencer. He talked about how he met him and shook his hand and everything. It's crazy, right? Shout out the song. He says, Marlon, you ain't even number one in your relationship, man. Listen, Marlon is working hard, right? Marlon is working hard. You heard what First Lady said. First Lady says, if he doesn't turn things around, he's going to have to get a job.
Nope.
Right?
Not happening.
That's all I got to say. Marlon is working hard. He's trying to fix Xbox, trying to get in touch with Asha Sharma, right? Shout out the song.
During the Xbox One
Seggy, we need the Bleach song. Now you feel like number one. I might have to go dig that up.
How the heck are you going to do that? Use your brain. How? What? Are you crazy? That's like me sitting here saying,
So you think
man,
people
listen,
are
bro.
made out of money?
Yes.
It's not a matter of you being made out of money. Listen. Oh, to each their own, bro.
But.
Right? Look at you getting felted. Here we are yet again. And look at the look on his face. Look at you getting felted. You've been getting felted through this whole entire talk. Talking about you need to get in touch with Asha Sharma and everything to turn things around. Look at everybody in your fucking chat laughing at you, brother. You must think people are made out of money because you simply think that taking games out of Xbox, the Game Pass, removing those day-and-date games is going to magically make people get up and go buy the fucking game. Even though I keep on bringing up with PlayStation, those exclusives don't sell well. You're crazy. And the craziest thing about it is, like I said, let there be a price hike or something. You're going to get out here with crocodile tears and talk about how expensive gaming is, right? And how expensive it is to run a YouTube channel.
Money.
Just wicked, man. For real, right? And shout out to Mellow Rebel. First Lady about to sacrifice him to the corporate, right? Well, we know she works 3 jobs and she cries every day, right? I mean, that's what she told us when he was up here crying about how expensive it is to run his YouTube channel. That's why it's like I can't see how he advocates for shit like this. That would affect consumers in a terrible way. I mean, it's crazy. He must think that people are made out of money, right? Or you know what? We all know what he really thinks. He thinks credit is king. And we've documented him saying that.
To each their own. It's not a matter of made up. People are going to buy. People got money.
Oh.
You hear me? People got money.
Oh. Is that
You
right,
hear me?
Marlon?
People got money.
Wow.
Regardless of what's
Be a good consumer.
going on in the world.
I mean, well, this is just so different than what you've been saying these past few months. These past few months, you've been talking about how hard it is, and especially how hard it is for you to run your YouTube channel. Now you're saying that people have money.
Man, stuff is
Yeah, but Marlon, I thought times were hard. That's what I'm saying. This is very hard to document and keep up with.
still being sold out. People still got money out here, bro. That's the reality. Regardless of what's happening right now in gaming, every time something goes in stock that is super popular, whether it's scalpers or not,
Brother, it's literally scalpers. You're gonna use scalpers as an example that people have money?
people got money. So you buy what you buy. You buy what you like. You'll find a way to afford it. I'm just gonna
Wow.
leave it right there. Now's the time to shell out the funds.
Yeah, we know you'll find a way, buddy, right? We know you'll find a way. Credit is king, right? You'll pull out that credit card.
You see what I'm saying? To each
No, I don't see what you're saying at all. At all.
their own. So back on what I was saying.
No, stop. You said enough, Marlon. Marlon, you said enough, right? Just stop, please. Stop.
Like I said, this loser freaking mentality. You know, oh, we're just gonna give up. Nah, that's what Sony wants.
Oh my God.
We need war.
That's what Sony wants, right? You can't give up. Marlon has to be an industry plant. He is not advocating for the consumer.
Be a good consumer.
I'm telling you, I've never seen somebody argue for some shit like this. This is crazy.
Sony wants you to give up and go away. Pack up your lunch kit and go away.
Wow.
But yet still Sony is out
We need
here
war.
shaking hands with Microsoft. It's only the fans, dog. It's only the PlayStation fanboys that are so divided. If you're not a Sony pony, get out the spot. Get off the block, bruh. You see, it's no different from being a part of the hood. You see what I'm
What?
saying? It's like, bro, if you ain't a part of the hood, that where I'm from, where I've been,
Nigga. Marlon, shut up. You are not from the hood. Over here lying, right? Crazy, right? And that's coming from your boy Sings. I tell you guys all the time, born and raised in the suburbs. Marlon, you are not from the hood. Stop it.
it's like, bro, if you ain't a part of the hood, that where I'm from, where I've been repping, where I was born and raised,
Shut up. What hood are you from, Marlon?
you can't be here, bro. Get up out the hood, man. This is my hood, bro. Same thing.
Well, shit, you say that, right? But Xbox has been on PlayStation's block, right? And they've been serving,
Money.
right? Selling games and everything, right? Some of the games sell well. Some of the games sell better than PlayStation's exclusives, right? If you want to use the hood terminologies and everything, what's up with that, right? And Vista Gangster, right? This guy talking about he from the
Thing,
hood.
dog. And it's the gamers, the fanboys. They're the ones that's dividing gaming the way it is. Sony and Microsoft, oh man, they're in the same room. They shaking hands. You know what I'm saying? They doing crazy deals behind the scenes. It's the gamers, the fanboys that are so naive to think that, oh yes, Sony don't like Microsoft, Microsoft don't like Sony. Nah, bro, they breaking bread together. If we making money,
That's what I'm saying. You over here talking about it's a hood, brother. They let Xbox waltz in and sell to their consumers, brother. They don't give a fuck. They want to make
Money.
right. They gave Xbox access to that install base, brother. They want to make money.
together, then
You guys care about this fucking console war. That's what you guys care about for a competition and shit. It's weird.
it's like we family. We breaking bread together. Sony getting their 30%, Microsoft making their money.
Yep.
Only the gamers think shallow-minded. Wake up. Some of you boys are still sleeping, dog. You still don't get it, do you? Yeah, you still
You
don't
don't.
get it.
That's you, Marlon.
Because only the fanboys think the way how they think. Oh no, it's just you know, there's no way. No, yes, because they're making money together. Look at what Microsoft is doing right now. Putting games on PlayStation 5. You think it's for free? No. There is something that is going on here. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't freaking know. Guys, forgive my daughter.
Okay, right. That's where his daughter interrupted. Right. I do think he continues to end out this dog shit take right here. 1 second.
With what we're seeing Microsoft do right now, this is a winner's mentality. This is how you win. Period. End of story.
I disagree. I think selling games to less people equals less money. That's just my opinion.
This is how you win.
And I know you're not talking about what you just suggested with them taking games out of Game Pass. I don't think that's how they win either.
You see what I'm saying?
I think that's how they fuck up their subscription service.
To go back. You got to go back where it started from. Why do you think we're getting all this stuff now?
Right? Shout out to Cake Man. He says Siggy from those Filipino trenches. Marlin not a hood nigga. Stop it. Oh, buddy. I can't believe he just said the hood where I'm repping. It's like, Marlin, stop it. Stop it, Marlin. Like, just so much cap. I mean, the cap is well over 9,000 at this point, right? Shout out to Cake Man.
Right? Stuff that was broken is now fixed or getting fixed. So, like I said, the easy part is figuring out, okay, how are we going to do things? How we're going to restructure things? What we're going to name this? How we're going to name this? It's a lot of work that needs to be done, but I believe Microsoft can do it. They have done it before and they can do it again. Give Sony a run for their money. Take a page out of their...
We need war.
That's all that this is about. He could give a fuck about gamers being able to have affordable gaming services, right? The best deal in gaming and everything. He care less about that shit. Gamers having access to games care less about that shit. He just wants war.
We need war.
He just wants to see them go back and forth with the console sales.
The playbook if you have to. And use it to your advantage to get better. Until you can come up with your own playbook. I'm serious, bro. This is how you do it. Because one thing is for certain.
I mean, what playbook are they going to get when it comes to selling games, right? You want to talk about console sales, that's a whole nother page, right? Because I will give PlayStation credit for that, right? The console sales are the console shit. But when it comes to their first party exclusive selling, brother, right? The exclusives simply don't sell, Marlin. And they're not in a subscription service. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Sony don't have a problem selling consoles. Now, going into the PlayStation 6 generation, that's going to be very testing. Because... it's like, okay, with the way how things are right now, is Sony willing to subsidize? Probably not.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope. Not happening. Probably not as much as Microsoft. We're just going to have
I don't think either of them are going to subsidize. We've seen that shit.
to wait and see. What is going to incentivize you to buy a PlayStation 6? Of course.
Fucking nothing.
The exclusive games.
Wow.
That's what it's going to boil down to. But is the exclusives worth the higher cost of the PlayStation 6?
No.
We will see, because
we will see, brother. They're getting 1 to 2 tentpole titles. There's no way that you're gonna make it seem like games equal the console being more expensive. What type of fucking sense does that even make? Right? Like, I think the hardware should be priced off of its like capabilities and everything, not off of the fucking games. Like, what are you talking about, Marlon? Meanwhile, the best-selling games are games that go everywhere. Right? I mean, those are the games that end up winning a game of the year, the shit that you guys glaze and everything. Crazy.
Actually, right now, there's little to no hype for PlayStation 6.
Because there's little to no games.
Why is that? Because some people think
because there's no games.
It's too early. Most people are going to still remain on their PS5. If Microsoft can do something that nobody saw coming, oh man, I'm done talking to y'all. Cause y'all,
thank you, please
y'all
be
still
done.
Don't get it.
We don't.
You still don't get it.
And I don't think we'll ever get it, Marlon.
Microsoft can literally find a way to uppercut Sony. The only way that
we need war.
Brother, who gives a fuck about that? Especially if it comes at the cost of Game Pass and all that shit. Like, brother, what are we talking about?
can do that is go back, which they are doing. Go back to your roots. Go back to the winning formula. Obviously, what worked back then might not work now, but at least you will have an idea on how can we sell more consoles. If you're really doing this console exclusive stuff again, how the key thing doing exclusives, how can we sell the machine? How can we sell this platform?
I think the hardware would have to be worth buying.
That's what it's all about. How can we sell people on this stuff?
Lower the price.
By building great games and experiences. That's how you do it.
Yeah, exclusives.
By having the best pricing. That's how you do it. It ain't rocket science. It ain't SpaceX. Wake up. You still sleeping. I keep
All right, yeah, he's trying to get his chat to wake up.
Just platitude after platitude after platitude.
All right, shout out to Halo Zilla, man. Just platitude after platitude after
telling
platitude.
y'all that. Because some of y'all still don't get it. This is what worked before, and it can work again. But nope, not happening.
I just don't see it, right? Shout out to Ice Viper. He said, it's funny how PlayStation fanboys got their own takes on Game Pass, seeing how they are dealing with a third-party service that gets 3-year-old games. I mean, dog, it is crazy, man. I'm telling you, I do think there's a little bit of jealousy. They're upset about Game Pass because, I mean, let's just be honest, PlayStation, they don't get any games day and date. But it's just crazy how they try to make it seem like that's why the games don't sell well, when you've seen good games that are in Game Pass still sell well as well. It's just weird, the shit that they advocate, man. Advocate for, right? Shout out to Ice Viper, right? And shout out to Bashi the Washi. He says PlayStation PSN sub numbers are out of necessity, not quality. Hey, talk that shit, right? Talk that shit, brother. I could definitely see that angle. All right. Shout out to Bashi the Washi, and also shout out to Sponge Leader. He says, again, in 4 or 5 months, I see Xbox dropping prices. Wow, right? I mean, brother, that's a hot take. That's a hot take, man, because I just seen how expensive, the components and shit are getting and everything. Shit, we'll see, man. Who knows, right? Shout out to Francisco Robes as well. He says Lono is more hood than Marlin, homie, right? Oh, Lono, right? Shout out to Francisco, right? Crazy.
You have to do your homework, and you have to try to figure out if you really tired of losing and tired of pissing people off. This is the way to do it.
No, I think all the shit that you've talked about would piss people off more.
Got to go back to the drawing board, which is what's happening right now.
Right, and shout out to Ice Viper. He says PlayStation fanboys can't stay on their remastered Station 5. Brother, I agree. I agree, and we know with this guy.
I'm gay for the pro.
He is gay for that pro, right? Shout out to Ice Viper, man. Cook it.
And it makes me so happy because now Sony better think twice.
Oh, wow.
Going into next generation. They have to think twice.
Marlin.
Because now
Marlin, hang it up. No, they don't. You're still going to get 1 to 2 tentpole title, brother. They're still going to give you the same mediocre shit, and you're still going to be up here hyping it, trying to get a console war going. All right, because you're a console war channel, you are a fanboy.
You can't really just do whatever you want to do. Now you got to be like, all right, now we got to be a little strategic now because Microsoft is deciding that.
Oh. And you see this right here? So that's why PlayStation's been doing whatever they want. That's why they put DRM and didn't say anything for like 3, 4, 5 days, right? That's why they've been, doing the shicey shit, raising console prices and everything, right? Because Xbox was shit in the bed. So that just gave them free reign to do whatever, right? Someone's got to get them in check.
They want to get back in the ring. You see what I'm saying? And let's look at a situation that's going on right now. How long can you be undefeated for?
Oh, wow.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
And look at how he's smiling.
We need war.
See, this is what he cares about. He doesn't care about having to pay $70 to play a game day one and all that shit. He doesn't care about none of that, right? He just wants to goddamn...
We need war.
He just wants to see him in the ring, right? Variable pricing. Hey, shout out to Bello Rebel. I forgot all about that shit.
How long? True story is, if you keep going into the ring, one day you're probably going to get knocked out. It's just the way it is.
We need war.
It's just the law of physics. It's the way of life. Nobody reigns supreme forever. Don't you know that? So as long as you're playing this game, as long as you're in the ring, you have different opponents. Or you could have the same opponent that you've been fighting for years and, okay, you know what I'm saying? You might beat them down a couple times or generation after generation. And then who knows what's going to happen the next time they get in the ring with you. I'm going to leave that on you boys.
Okay.
So listen to me now.
Okay. Right. That was his dog shit take, right? He was trying to get that out there to Asha.